Right, I'm on the right profile now. God. Just talking about how ungrounded I am after the Merlin transmission. So those a few names there, I know you did it live. Was Merlin just not beyond powerful last night? I mean, I have been blasted all day. I mean, it's good though, because it was totally clearing out our mental body, wasn't it? So the whole thing was about, well, coming out of the mind, going into the heart intuition. So if you missed it and you just want to do one course with me, I really recommend that course. Well, it was really with Arangus, wasn't it? But it was so powerful last night with Merlin, and we shifted so much, and a lot came up for me during the night. I didn't get much sleep, kept waking up, processing lots of things from my childhood actually. And then when I woke this morning, it was this dawning realization that my main overarching mental body paradigm I am living in, yeah, like you saying, Z-Tech, mental processing thought patterns you didn't even know you had, but Merlin showed us, was I have a fear of getting things wrong, which is why I'm a bit of a perfectionist and why I worked really hard at school. I worked really hard in my business. And it's just that it was sort of put into me as a child. I must have got into trouble for getting something wrong. My mum was quite a strict person. Um, and, oh no, Liam, oh, you thought it was tonight, it was last night. Oh, shame you missed it. Well, the recording will be out. Angus, I think, just sent the recording out, so you'll get it now to do. No, tonight we are doing tonight actually at 9 o'clock. We are stabilizing ourselves through grounding, which is going to be so important, particularly for those who did Merlin. I really feel that this is kind of to help us who did the Merlin transmission to have the stabilizing through grounding transmission tonight. So that's at 9 o'clock. And it is with, oh, I meant to bring over the big hematite skull. Probably one of the largest hematite skulls, I think, in the world. There was a sister skull. I can't remember who purchased that. But yeah, we're going to really work on stabilizing, grounding ourselves. The world's spinning, everything is just very chaotic for everybody. So we really want to ground through our root chakra, anchor ourselves, and this is why we're bringing this healing forward for tonight, because we are building up to the eclipse again. It's on Friday. And the reason this eclipse is so potent is not only a full moon in Scorpio, which is all about bringing up our deepest stuff. It is on astrological Beltane, so it's the midpoint between the equinox and the solstice. And so we're getting catapulted into another frequency, again with the marriage of the May Queen and the Sun King. Of course, traditionally, tonight it will be the big celebration in Edinburgh, Carlton Hill Fire Festival, Glastonbury, down in England, big dragon procession, because traditionally the Sabbath is celebrated on the 1st of May, hence we have a May Day bank holiday here in Scotland and England, but astrologically it's not until the Friday. That will be the key point. So this build up all this week is really about staying present, get out into nature, ground yourself, really get into body to be able to harness everything that is coming up for us. And I have channeled the workshop. Arangus has been so busy, he's not been able to get it out. But he'll get it out probably tomorrow if it's not out today. So it's what we're going to be doing, for those who like doing the full moon workshops with me, is creating the new you. So that is what we are starting. This eclipse is heralding in the creation of the new us. And we're going to be working with the Arcturians, of course I'm an Arcturian, and the Syrian star beings, preparing us for a a final chance to let go of all the aspects of our soul which isn't serving us. So Merlin did that last night. If you missed that, you can download it now, helping us with the mental body, shifting out of everything in our mental body. But the Arcturians and the Sirians are going to really do the final push to help us let go of the aspects of our soul, whether it be karmic, whether it be ancestral, whether it be conditioning in this lifetime, as we upgrade into our higher self. And that actually is going to be heralding in this gateway for Beltane. And I have been asked by the Rainbow Dragons to do like a mini retreat. I've channeled them, but I haven't written it out yet. I thought it was maybe a bit much and it was short notice, but I'm strongly getting told to do it. There's certain souls who are really wanting to do the fast track and feel ready to really start to embody the seventh dimensional self in physical form. And it's part of your mission, it's part of your path, that's why you're here. It's actually why you're connecting with me. Merlin gave us a ball last night, remember? Well, he didn't, he gave us a gift. Mine was a crystal ball. And then he gave us a scroll. And that was your new mission. So some of you who did it live with me last night were maybe able to open up the scroll, read it. And I got told in the workshop what it was, but all night I was getting shown this, and I was getting shown a whole new website needs to be designed. I was getting shown one-to-one sessions that I've already got a waiting list for that, but what's really they're going to be about, why I have to do these 2-week sessions, what the purpose is. And really it is my mission to help you move into the seventh dimension, those who are on that path. And that is why I don't advertise my work that much. I mean, you'll see it a lot if you're following me, but I'd have never paid for any pay. I've never done any paid advertising. I've never done a sponsored ad on Facebook, because I know I'm here to work with the earth healers, the people who are creating this new earth. And I can see how my work is changing, and that's getting back to working with elementals, getting back to taking people on journeys at that level where we all started, but from a seventh dimensional position. So some of you are maybe feeling, yeah, I'm ready for this upgrade. I'm looking for the upgrade. I want to get the help or the guidance to do this. And that's why this week it's like a decision week really for our souls. It's a choice to decide if we're stepping up, if we are going to be fast tracking. And hence it's in Scorpio, because Scorpio is a water sign, and Scorpio is connected with Pluto, the furthest away planet, and it is bringing up the deep hidden unknown gifts and talents, as well as the stuff we have to let go of that we've carried for millennia, really. And that requires more in-depth work, more perhaps personal assistance, maybe within smaller groups, as well, which is why this next stage, certain things will speak to some, but we'll still continue doing our full moons, new moons, the monthly Merlins and things for those who are maybe not feeling it as their path to start this integration of the seventh dimensional rainbow self. And I was going to maybe not focus so much on the crystals, but I carry the crystal key. That is my key for the new earth. So those that did the retreat last October and you got told what your keys of the new earth were, that you were planting, that you're carrying, then this Beltane is really the start of the fruition of it coming up. So it should be a great excitement time for a lot of you. So my suggestion for you would be to take time to stabilize yourself, take time to ground yourself, whether you do the transmission at 9 p.m. tonight or not. I just offer services to assist, but really try and focus on rooting and grounding this week, particularly in nature, and take time to just ask, what is the mission? What is the next stage for me? What is my purpose? What am I here to be experiencing? What am I here to be engaging with? And What is the role? What is it that I am creating? You know, hence that tunes and sounds wanting us to create the new you. The new you. It's time to shed the traumas of the past, to let go of what you thought you were and just be who you are. And that is really what the energies are all about. Going ahead. And so this little skull here, she just really asked, I wasn't initially going to do it skull healing, Martia. She just said, oh, please let me do an attunement. So she's been with me a while. She is looking for a home. She's £95 energy exchange plus 20% VAT in the UK, unfortunately. But powerful clear quartz skull to support receiving the higher light codes. She opens the heart, support communications with other realms to bring in clear guidance for your path ahead. So what a perfect companion for the energies that we're working on. And she's like a geo skull, so she's obviously been carved from a bigger piece of the carving. I love my skulls that are not perfect. I love the ones that are not perfect. Don't get me wrong, I love my perfectly polished ones too, but I like ones that are more of the rougher element. So anyway, she's going to do an activation. It's slightly different to a healing. It's an activation for you so that you can receive the higher light code that you are requiring to help open your heart and support communication with your guides this week, so that you can find what this next stage is for you. And yeah, let's offer this activation now. So, you know, to connect your third eye to her third eye, Martia is her name. And I'll activate her now. All you have to do is intend to receive, and you'll receive the key that's for you, the higher light code key. Okay. Shakatiasiha purhihatihi sihi. Shakatakatiahatiasihitiahayadiahatiasihati. Siakatakatikikikatikitisihi. Hotuha kiatukutuhakakatisi. Take a deep breath. Just giving you a light language transmission. Okay, so you've all had your download from her. Just love the back. Just allow yourself to integrate that download and that key higher light transmission. I really felt that in my heart. I don't know about you guys. She a beautiful skull. Quite an unusual one. Her code is SK411. SK411. So hopefully that activation, if you're just joining, you can always listen back and get that activation to help you with what's coming ahead. She is quite a shiny skull. She's lovely. She is a lovely, lovely skull. Oh, hi, Lilia. I was just thinking about you this morning, actually. And I keep thinking, I have to phone Lilia. Yeah, oh, thank you, Kristen. I'm glad you enjoyed the activation. So as an activation, the skull healings are slightly different. So tonight we're working with Gala. It's actually a rings, this one, the hematite one. Stabilising ourselves through grounding. It will be powerful. Oh, hi Jennifer. It will be powerful. That's in an hour and a half that'll start if you want to have a big healing tonight. With the crystal skull to prepare you for the eclipse. But let us do our oracle reading for the week ahead using the earth magic cards. So I thought with the eclipse coming up, it's good to see what energies are coming through. So I'm going to pick out the 3 cards and you can tune in number 1, number 2 and number 3. So card 1, 2 or 3. Use your psychic abilities. Just tune into the energies. So this is card number 1. So it's this way around actually. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Okay. So 1, 2 or 3. Type your numbers in. See what is drawing you for the week ahead. Always good to see what is the most popular energies. Okay, a lot of 1s and 3s. I went with number 3 as well. So okay, so 1, 2 or 3. Right, so card number 1 for those who got card number 1. Oh, so this week, what's going to get you through it? This is the lovely card. This is the love card. Have compassion for yourself this week as we build up to this eclipse. Full moon. Love yourself. Focus on love. Focus on having loving interactions with others, even people that are irritating you. Try and send them love. Try and send yourself love. So that's number 1 for this week. Number 2s. Ooh, well, this is kind of what I was talking about this full moon. This is the Dreamtime card. It's all about creation. So the workshop on Friday is going to be creating the new you. It's what this eclipse is about. And so for those who are drawn to number 2 this week, spend time dreaming about the new you. What is it you would like in your life? What are you wanting to create? How do you want to feel? What experiences do you want to have? You know, take time to dream about your life that you want as we build up to this eclipse. And those that got number 3, interesting, I got this card. How interesting. Different one. This is the Meadow card, so the flowers are all coming out. This card is all about vulnerability. And so what Gaia is saying for this card for this week is, those that got 3 like me, let yourself be vulnerable. I do not like being vulnerable. I really struggle with vulnerability. I don't let people know if I'm having a hard time. Only my closest friends and family will know what's going on. Well, not even that. Family being my husband, not my extended family. And being vulnerable for me is it's a complex card. It's I'm the fixer. I'm the one that people always come to say with their problems. So I really don't like to give people my problems. I really don't like to let people know if I'm having difficulties or if for me, it's just so much body pain all the time. And, you know, it's, yeah, it's interesting. I have a very close network of very good friends and family who are maybe not my birth family. But yeah, it is about, it's okay to say to people this week. Actually, I'm being affected by this moon energy. Actually, I require some time out to deal with whatever I have to deal with before the moon. So that's what the card is saying. And so it's a very interesting energy to work with. To actually, you might be somebody too who struggles with vulnerability and saying, I need time out, or I require this for me, then, or I could do with this energy. You know, it is, yeah, it's going to be interesting as we come along. I don't have a tan, it's just it's a reflection of the thing that sat beside me. I've not been on holiday anywhere. I've not got any makeup on either today. It's just I've got the screen that used to come across in the back, so it must be reflecting the light in this room. It's been raining all day as well, so the sunroom is just all windows around here. I don't normally come from in here, but the heating's on, so it was quite warm. So hopefully that gives you some guidance for the week ahead, and you know, really start preparing for this, because it's going to be a potent time. Really potent time for us all. Oh, I'm going to show you, since they're all sat here, I am beyond excited to have, these will be going up in the shop this week, to have some more Phoenix skulls are back, guys. I know some of you were looking for them, and I've not had them for about a year, but some more have come in, showing the big ones. So I've got one like this myself. I got one in the first batch, the smaller ones. But yeah, so new, working on new crystals have come in. Unicorns. Not found the dragon box yet, but this is the one dragon I found. So I've unpacked 2 boxes. So I've just unpacked some of the skulls, some little, they're not actually that little, but really powerful skulls. So yeah, keep an eye on the shop this week. Phoenix skulls are very, very beautiful. It's so lovely to have got some back. There was also a clear quartz one. He's got quite a character, this one. This Phoenix has been speaking away to me all day. It's a bit of a grumpy Phoenix, but not really in a bad way. Just like, get on with this, do that, you know. So it's very good if you're somebody that's requiring direction. The 4-inch one, he's very good at telling us what he's looking for. Oh, and some of you wanted a clear quartz. I wear a clear quartz one. 3-inch ravens. There's a few ravens, and there's more. Yes, gosh, can be grumpy like gnomes. Yeah, crystal skulls can be a bit grumpy. I bet. Yeah, it depends on the consciousness. It can be a bit like, yeah, strong. Maybe that's what I should say, Crystal. It's a strong Phoenix. He knows what he wants to say. So yeah, that was just our half-hour check-in tonight, guys. Take care of yourself and build up for the moon. Keep doing the Merlin transmission. Those who like working with Merlin, I'm going to try and do that a few times before the full moon point, and we'll get the Syrian and Arcturian workshop out. And yeah, just be gentle with yourself. Be out in nature as much as possible. And those who are joining tonight for the stabilizing through grounding experience, then you can come along in the ethers at 9 p.m. and we will see you later. Okay, lots of love. Bye.